gotta go. Did a lot of shit for the flip, came a long way from the play. Hey, they say you get what you get, I got a lot coming my way. Hey, did a lot of shit for the flip.
Good evening, good afternoon, good day. I'm the Procrastinator and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017, where we are going to start episode 1 of our Let's Play, and the save you saw there is my kind of testing save, so I can already give you a pretty fair opinion because I've got 17 hours in this already. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so yeah, we're going to be playing at Goldcrest Valley because this is the new map, and for me the game sounds are quite loud. And this is Sosnovka, which is the Russian Soviet styled map that was in Farm Sim 15 as an add-on. So that's why I'm not going to be playing on Sosnovka, but I'm going to be playing on Goldcrest Valley because it's actually new to the series. But enough blabbling, let's get started. So yeah, my character's name is a Procrastinator, and for the first time ever you can choose your character, and you can actually choose the gender of your character. And I'm sorry if you can hear dogs barking, but that's just my annoying piece of shit dogs. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So in an attempt to shut up my dogs, or at least mitigate the most amount of background noise possible, I've lowered my blinds and just shut the windows. So yeah, for the first time ever in Farm Sim, you can choose your character and the clothing, but also you can choose whether you want to be a girl or a guy. But I'm going to go for a guy. I think this is a nice color shirt. Oh yeah, I'll disable all my mods for this Let's Play because I want to show you the game as it is and not the way it is with mods, if that makes sense. So let's get started. And one thing I do have to say is that the load screen for when you first load into the game is quite long, annoyingly, so I'll be right back after the loading. Oh, well, actually this time it was pretty darn quick. So yeah, I played this already, but I'm going to do the guided tour just so that you can and I'm sorry I'm a bit yeah, stuffy nosed, but yeah, so I'm going to do the guided tour for you guys because it's useful for people who are new to the series. And I already know that it's going to tell me to hire a worker, which you can do, and they can also be male or female. It's random though. This time it was a male. So yeah, it wants us to walk over here to do some cultivating. So yeah, I mean, as I said, I've been able to play this game for about a week, and I'm sorry for not having uploaded for such a long time again. I'll try to at least I'll try to upload once a week, and maybe but chances are that it's going to be more likely to be once every 2 weeks. And here you can see a female farmer. So now let's move over to, oh, that was the Steam overlay. So it wants us to enter the vehicle. So yeah, now we're doing some sowing, and this is also new in Farm Sim 17 because some sowers, like this one, they also do fertilizing, which is pretty cool. Oh, and again, female farm friend. Oh, and yeah. So I'm sorry if I sound a bit stuffy-nosed. That's because I am, and I haven't been feeling too well the last couple of days, so that's kind of shitty. So, and now it wants us to unload the harvester. Yay! But yeah, also there's a new gameplay mechanic from Farm Sim 15. That, I'm sorry, but game sounds seem to be pretty darn loud. Tell me if it is like that for you too. But yeah. So anyways, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, is that fields now have 3 stages of fertilization that they need. Or well, you can turn that on, at least. So that's cool. And they actually added a feature where you can have the beacons be realistic or not. It's basically your choice. So I'll show you that in the options menu in a bit. Also, I don't know how it is for other YouTubers, but I've been having a lot of problems getting Farm Sim to record on my PC. Also, I've got a nice cup of coffee here. Gotta love the coffee. So yeah, now it wants us to sell the wheat, which wheat and barley, I believe, are two crops that in this game at least are. You get so much yield from them, yet they pay quite a little, or they pay a large chunk less than something like canola or soybeans, which soybeans are actually new to the game, which is awesome. And they are, I believe, one of the most oh Jesus, did I bring it to the wrong place? Yeah. It wants us to head into town. Which, Denton Bakery, is that actually the right place? Oh yeah, and here you can see the prices for all of the crops, which we have wheat, and it's actually best to be sold at the Maplefield Mill. But Denton Bakery is a second. So yeah. I believe sunflowers are the most expensive crop at the moment, but those need like a different kind of what's it called, a different kind of implement for your harvester. And wool is incredibly expensive as well, but wool is something more end game. Also, like, the reason that beets and potatoes are so cheap is because you get a shite load of potatoes from a field and beets. So yeah, I mean, so these two are pretty close together in terms of value, so that's cool, especially because soybeans are it's one of those type of crops that it doesn't yield a lot, but I believe it yields more than canola, oddly enough. And it's useful because you can actually harvest soybeans and canola with the normal harvester head. And give me a second to take a sip of my coffee. Nothing beats a good cup of coffee. So yeah. What was I going to say? Jesus Christ, my head is all over the place. So yeah, by the way, let me know with this game what length of episodes you'd like to see, and if you want me to do some work in between episodes, because that could be something useful. And now it wants us to drive over to the shop, because it can get quite tedious, at least for a let's play, to constantly be sorry, my runny nose is just, it's distracting me. But yeah, this is one of those games where it's useful if you do a lot of stuff in between episodes, because that way it doesn't get monotonous. And I'll do time lapses of the things I do in between episodes, like for instance you have missions you can do for other farmers that net quite a lot of money, which is why I actually installed the GPS mod, which basically it's a GPS guidance system for your vehicles. So yeah, I mean, I think that I might have a cold or something, which is annoying, but yeah. So the GPS guidance system is pretty useful for things like this, because yeah, it's tough to stay in a straight line with fields like these, and they pay you to do certain jobs like fertilizing and stuff. Like, basically they are like you are kind of like a hired helper for them, like the hired helps are for you. It's kind of the best way to explain those jobs. But I do have to say that if you want to buy a good quality game that has a lot of replayability in it, I suggest buying this game, because it's just a really good game, I do have to say. Personally, it's become one of my favorite games very quickly, because they improved a lot of things on it since Farming Simulator 2015. So yeah, this is a bi-yearly series, I believe. Yeah, it's bi-yearly, because we had 2013, 2015 and now 2017. I'm sorry, my runny nose is just it's I don't know, just tell me in the comment section, do you also find it annoying when you have a runny nose, that it just distracts you from what you're doing? Because I find it to be the case quite a lot with me. So yeah, also this is one of the keybinds that they don't show you on the control menu here. But if you want to know how to indicate or have your hazard lights on, it's keypad 1, 2 and 3. So you need to have a keypad for those functions. And home is to get the beacons. Also, let me check my settings quickly for this map, because it's always different. Help window, help icons, money unit, yada yada yada. Radio, dynamic vehicle camera off, that one on. So time scale, oh, I'll put that back. Oh yeah, and that's something you can switch with keys 7 and 8. Traffic, yeah, dirt, I'll make it slow because I prefer to have a bit more time between when my sorry for squeaky chair, but I like to have some time between my or I'd rather have my tires get, or my tractors get dirty slower and implements. Jesus Christ, I mean, my head is all over the place, I'm sorry for that. So yeah, here are some of the settings like fuel usage, default, which is, oh, cool. And I mean, when you hear me drinking coffee, that's just to like make sure that I don't get a dry throat, which I usually get quite often when recording episodes like this, and I prefer to set my plant growth to fast and withering off. That's just because I'm bad with timing my harvesting. Oh, Jesus. Also, a new thing is that your game keeps on running when you visit the shop page, and which I will show you the shop to show all the implements and vehicles that are in the game. I'm quickly offloading my combine, which that's also new because now I can sit here and it will continue filling up my trailer, which is something that they didn't used to do in Farm Sim 15. So yeah, I mean, that's they made some good changes to the game, and I will be doing some like of those jobs, like harvesting jobs or such, mainly to get some extra money, and also because it allows me to show you equipment that maybe I can't buy at that point in the Let's Play, you know, like things like the trailers and stuff and forestry equipment, which, yes, forestry is still in this game, and it's actually quite a major part of the game, which I'm glad about, because forestry is one of those things that's a small part of the game, but it's fun to do. And I've done quite a lot of forestry in my private game, which I might start doing live streams if you want to, and if I do, I'll be live streaming to YouTube Gaming, or at least to YouTube, because yes, I do have a Twitch channel, but I don't use it as much, and I think it's more useful to have the episodes or the live streams immediately be uploaded to YouTube for people to watch. And I actually, like, I kind of hope that this will bring some new people to the channel, because it's a fun game and it's got a quite a good community, and modding on it is always fun, because they always have good quality mods out within the first week. And that's the manual start stop, which is useful. So yeah, let's check on old cultivator here. Susie or whatever. Also, let me know, would you be interested in, or would you find it fun, whatever, if we were to give our helpers names for some odd reason? Like, I know some YouTubers that do, just to give it kind of more of a roleplay aspect. I'm having trouble speaking today. Jesus fucking Christ. But anyhow, so would you like that? And if so, give me suggestions in the comment section for names for our farm buddies or helpers or whatever you want to call them. So everybody's hard at work here, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the combine to be finished. Also, wait, did I turn that on? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Jesus Christ. Should be here somewhere. Am I blind? Well, could be. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time for me. Where the balls is it? Yeah, should be somewhere, but I don't see it. Yeah, whatever, I'll find it out in between. Sorry, in between episodes. Also, what length would you like the episodes to be? For this episode, I'm going to say that making it about a 25 to 27 minute episode would be good, but if you want to see longer episodes, make sure to tell me in the comment section down below. But for the next coming episodes, I won't be able to do longer or shorter episodes depending on what you want, mainly because I'll be recording 3, 4, 5 episodes in bulk and be uploading them straight to YouTube and scheduling them for throughout the week. And I know that I'm quite late with uploading a farm sim video, but that's just I don't know why, but sometimes it's like I get so motivated to do YouTube and then something gets in between it, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll record another video next time, and then next time never comes, which is annoying. So yeah. Also, Jesus fucking Christ, I hate my nose. There's nothing more annoying than a runny nose, you know? But yeah, I'll go show you the store quickly. Oh no, I don't want to buy a new tractor. So yeah, here are all the tractors. Oh Jesus. So yeah, New Holland, Lindner, Steyr, Zetor. This one is one that we already have, I believe. One, yeah. Then you have the Massey Ferguson, the Hurleyman, Forterra, the Deutz, Agrostar. Which I think it's cool that they actually included new, older styled tractors, but they could do more older style tractors in my opinion. They have Fend, which yeah, it's cool. This is one that I recently bought in my private game for just yeah, because I needed it for bigger implements. So yeah, JCB is in here, Massey Ferguson, Lamborghini. Believe it or not, they make tractors, which is funny. So yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff in here, and just they go up to like massive tractors like these. which is, these are massive, believe it or not. So yeah, I mean, this is cool and all. So these are front loader attachments, nothing special. Two new trucks from in the game from Farm Sim 15. I keep wanting to say 16. Yeah, but it's 15. So yeah, but trucks are pretty expensive. So here are the combines. We've got this one at the moment, but they go up to this guy. This is a massive piece of machinery. So are some of the headers. Like, this is the header that goes with that CR109D. Yeah, and this one, these two are, well, I'd always go for this one because this one is just sunflowers. But yeah, I mean, massive. Yeah, so you've got this, which is a forage harvester. They go up to this one, which they don't have an internal storage capacity because they are forage harvesters. This one is for poplars, and this one are the forage harvesters for corn. And this one is, well, that's different. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, this is the potato harvesting up to the Tektron, which is a $430,000 machine. Or euro, because I'm playing in euros. But it does have 20,000 liters of capacity, which is massive. And then this one, 45,000 liters capacity, which oh yeah, and yeah, so whatever. There's some stuff that I already know about the game, but I don't want to spoil yet. But yeah, you go up to the Bandit, which is a 60,000 liter storage trailer. These are auger wagons. You can use them. Oh yeah, so these are just overloaders basically. Plows all the way from a, I believe, 2 meter to a 6.2 meter. And then here the massive cultivators, a 14.5 meter cultivator and a 15 meter sower, which I actually got to play with that one before I start recording in the autosave by doing a job for a farmer, and Jesus Christ, that thing is massive. So yeah, here are the sprayers, which this one is also, like, again, it's a big one. This one is a, yeah, these two are pretty big, so that's cool. This one's 12 meter 24. Basically with these ones it's just whichever you prefer. Manure spreaders, standard stuff. Slurry tanks. So these are just, yeah, these are slurry tankers to spray slurry on your fields, which count as fertilizer. So yeah, these are weeders, which interesting. I mean, okay, so that's interesting, something to look at. And then, you know, you've got your mowers, which go up from just these two, I believe, which, yeah, cool, up to this massive 9 and 3 meter mower. Tethers up to 13 meters, with rowers up to 14.8 meters, loading wagons, which I believe these are for straw and hay, which goes up to 50,000 liter capacity, but still 21,000 is also quite a lot. Build trailers and stuff, which baling is quite expensive. Yeah, one new chainsaw, and then we come to my favorite category, forestry. Stump grinder saw, which I've actually used that and it's pretty decent. Trailer, planter. This is a wood chipper, small annoying piece of garbage trailer, which, yeah. Jen's BA, which, why is that a cheaper machine than this one, whilst it's a much larger machine? I don't know. And then you get the Sempo Rosenlu HR46X and the Ponzi Buffalo and Scorpion King, which this is a processor and this one is too, but this one is a lot cheaper. Wheel loaders, which are more useful for loading for loading bloody hell. My head just going everywhere. Are more useful for loading trees than this little crappy thing. And then you get the JCBs, which I haven't tried out this one or this one yet, but they seem quite useful. Yeah, animals. Oh yeah. New thing in animals is that you have to transport them yourself, so that's cool. And these are levelers for the silos, or well, the silage silos. And this is a tank trailer. Okay, so it's about time to get this unloaded. Pop it into the silos here for storage, and then put all the other workers back to work. Jesus Christ, I can't get my head straight. I'm really sorry, but yeah, whatever. So I'll set all of the other guys back to work, and I will see you all in the next episode. So yeah, we'll quickly finish this off, and I'll meet you in the next episode. And I'm sorry if I haven't been talky enough, or maybe if I have been too talky, but that's just how it is after having not recorded a video in so long. And final chug of coffee. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, there's no more harvesting to do, so I'll put away the harvester and I hate these articulated trailers. I can never properly back them up. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm the Procrastinator. This has been Farming Simulator 17, and holy shit, we went over time, but anyway, it's been nice playing with you guys, or playing for you guys, whatever. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap a like on it, tell me in the comment section down below what you thought of it, and make sure to, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more Farming Simulator 17 and other gaming content. Have a good day and peace out.